Record at risk? Are you sure? Season 2 foot trailer sparks controversy. Can Disney Plus truly deliver again? Could Disney Plus be walking a tightrope that even the most daring streaming giants would hesitate to tread? The first season of Are You Sure? Did something almost unheard of. It became the top non-drama series on Disney Plus worldwide in just 42 days. It captivated audiences, sparked online debates, and created fan communities that practically lived inside every episode. Yet now, a single trailer for Season 2 has fans holding their breath, asking a question that feels almost too dangerous to voice aloud. Is Disney Plus risking it all? The trailer, released only last week, promised adventure, emotion, and surprises, but the reaction has been anything but uniform. Social media platforms exploded with speculation. Could this season replicate the triumph of its predecessor, or are we witnessing the subtle beginnings of a backlash? From heartwarming moments to awkwardly intense interactions between the stars, every frame seems to carry a double-edged sword. And the question on everyone's mind is this: will Season 2 honor the magic fans fell in love with? Or will it fall into the trap of overhyped controversy? Fans and media commentators alike have already begun dissecting every second of the trailer. Certain scenes, seemingly innocent at first glance, have sparked debates across Twitter, Reddit, and fan forums. One clip shows a deeply emotional interaction that some viewers praise as authentic, while others warn it might cross the line into overproduced fan service. Could Disney Plus' decision to highlight these moments in the trailer be a calculated risk, or a misstep that might alienate its core audience? The tension is palpable. Historically, Disney Plus has mastered the art of balancing global appeal with niche fan service, but the stakes have never been higher. With Season 1 breaking records in under 6 weeks, expectations are monumental. Fans are asking, can the production team replicate that lightning-in-a-bottle effect without succumbing to formulaic pitfalls? Will the chemistry that made Season 1 an unprecedented global hit withstand the scrutiny of an audience now hyper-aware of every editing choice, every camera angle, every carefully framed smile? Even industry insiders are weighing in, pointing to the trailer's deliberate ambiguity as both a genius marketing tactic and a potential warning sign. There's a sense of unpredictability. Will Season 2 explore new emotional depths? Or will it lean too heavily on nostalgia, relying on familiar beats rather than innovation? How much risk is too much when a series carries the weight of such a monumental first season? Beyond the narrative, there's also the underlying pressure of cultural impact. Season 1 didn't just dominate streaming charts, it influenced conversations about representation, friendship, and the evolution of non-drama storytelling on global platforms. Could a single controversial scene in Season 2 overshadow this achievement? Could Disney Plus' marketing choices inadvertently spark negative headlines? Or will the series once again redefine what it means to be a global hit? Moreover, the question of fan expectations looms larger than ever. The first season built a loyal following that devoured every episode, analyzed every frame, and shared countless theories online. Season 2 doesn't just have to deliver, it has to surpass that engagement, to surprise an audience now armed with 42 days of perfection as a baseline. Fans are asking themselves, and Disney Plus, the ultimate question: can magic truly be repeated, or is the curse of the sophomore slump looming over this much-anticipated release? The trailer itself offers glimpses of breathtaking scenery, spontaneous adventures, and emotionally charged conversations, yet it leaves so much unsaid. This is no accident. Disney Plus seems aware of the delicate balance between curiosity and disappointment. But will curiosity alone be enough to sustain the momentum, or will viewers' expectations be their own undoing? The gamble is as much psychological as it is creative. Interestingly, discussions aren't just confined to social media. Analysts have noted early indicators that Season 2 could either redefine Disney Plus' approach to non-drama content or become a cautionary tale about the dangers of overhyping emotional storytelling. The conversation is global. Fans in Asia, Europe, and the Americas are dissecting the trailer frame by frame, debating possible plot lines, and theorizing about the nature of the conflicts that might emerge. Every detail, from body language to soundtrack cues, is being scrutinized. Perhaps the most provocative aspect of the trailer is its emotional tension. Season 1 thrived on subtle, authentic moments between its stars, moments that felt unscripted and real. Season 2 seems poised to amplify these interactions, but there's an inherent risk. Intensifying emotion can either deepen engagement or tip into discomfort. Will audiences embrace the vulnerability of the cast, or will they feel manipulated by a production that might be leaning too heavily into spectacle over substance? As the premiere date approaches, the stakes could not be higher. Disney Plus has the opportunity to cement Are You Sure? As a global cultural touchstone, but it also faces the possibility of sparking a divided audience. The first season's record-breaking 42-day dominance set a benchmark that few streaming shows could hope to meet. Will Season 2 be remembered as an evolution of the series' brilliance, or as a cautionary tale about overambitious marketing and the unpredictability of fan expectations? Critics are already predicting that the series could redefine non-drama storytelling, introducing a new standard for authenticity and emotional depth. Yet, even they acknowledge the peril in attempting to top a record-breaking debut. Can Disney Plus truly innovate without alienating fans who crave both familiarity and novelty? Can a trailer, short and tantalizing as it may be, determine the fate of a series before it even begins airing? Every speculation, every heated discussion, and every lingering question serves to heighten the anticipation. The public's fascination isn't just with the storyline, it's with the cultural moment itself. Can Season 2 live up to the unprecedented global attention it now commands? Will it spark conversations that surpass the fervor of Season 1, or will it ignite criticism so intense that it overshadows the show's creative triumphs? The truth is, no one knows yet. But the questions alone are enough to keep audiences glued to screens, eagerly counting down the days until the premiere. Disney Plus has masterfully created a narrative that extends beyond the show itself, embedding controversy, curiosity, and emotional stakes into a single trailer. It's a clever strategy, but it carries inherent risk. Season 2 isn't just a continuation, it's a test of expectations, a challenge to fan loyalty, and a potential turning point in global streaming history. So, as fans scroll, tweet, theorize, and rewatch the trailer obsessively, the central question remains: can Disney Plus replicate the magic of a record-breaking first season? Or will Season 2 become the season that almost was? The answer, it seems, lies not just in storytelling, but in the intricate dance between audience anticipation, production ambition, and the unpredictable alchemy that makes certain shows more than entertainment. They become a phenomenon. The clock is ticking, the discussions are intensifying, and the anticipation is electric. Every frame, every teaser, and every carefully crafted emotional beat will be dissected in the days leading up to the release. And while nobody can predict the outcome with certainty, one thing is clear. Are you sure? Season 2 has already captured the global imagination, and whether it soars or falters, the world will be watching and questioning every moment. The release of the Season 2 trailer has triggered an unprecedented wave of discussion online, the likes of which few Disney Plus non-drama series have ever seen. Twitter feeds are flooded with split reactions. Some fans are celebrating the emotional vulnerability displayed by the cast, while others question whether certain moments verge on overexposure or fan service. Has Disney Plus crossed a line, or are audiences simply overanalyzing carefully curated content? The intensity of these debates underscores a critical question. Can the platform manage expectations without stifling the very spontaneity that made Season 1 irresistible? Global audiences are dissecting the trailer at a microscopic level. Reddit threads are filled with frame-by-frame analyses of gestures, glances, and dialogue, as if each millisecond holds a hidden clue about the season's direction. Could a single fleeting moment spark controversy powerful enough to challenge the series' credibility? Fans are theorizing endlessly, connecting trailer clips to rumored plot points and speculating whether Disney Plus might be setting up dramatic twists or emotional cliffhangers designed purely to provoke conversation. In a way, the trailer is already functioning as a meta-narrative, a story about the story, influencing perception before a single episode airs. The the stakes feel extraordinarily high because of Season 1's monumental performance. In just 42 days, are you sure? Climbed to the top of Disney Plus's non-drama global charts, a feat that required more than just loyal fans. It demanded cultural resonance. Season 1 tapped into emotions that transcended borders, creating moments that were shared, discussed, and celebrated in multiple languages around the world. Can Season 2 replicate that phenomenon, or will the shadow of its predecessor make it nearly impossible to satisfy audiences accustomed to perfection? The weight of expectation is palpable, and the trailer seems to acknowledge this pressure in every carefully crafted frame. Even subtle marketing choices have fueled speculation. The teaser's background music, for example, has been interpreted as foreshadowing tension and possible conflict between the main cast. Social media analysts are debating whether these cues hint at narrative evolution or emotional manipulation. Are the producers cleverly building suspense, or are they inadvertently planting seeds of disappointment? Fans themselves are torn between optimism and anxiety, with some declaring that any misstep, even a minor one, could jeopardize the season's success before it begins. Industry insiders have commented that Disney Plus is navigating an almost impossible balancing act. On one hand, the platform must retain the authenticity and charm that propelled Season 1 to the top. On the other, there is pressure to innovate and escalate, introducing new emotional stakes, higher production values, and possibly riskier content to maintain global attention. The trailer suggests that Season May 2nd be leaning into heightened emotions, spontaneous adventures, and unexpected confessions. But here lies the question that dominates fan discussions. Will these elements enhance the series or alienate the very audience that made it a phenomenon? Emotional resonance is at the core of the debate. The first season excelled in creating intimate, relatable moments that felt unscripted, moments that viewers could connect to deeply. The trailer for Season 2 amplifies these emotional beats, hinting at more intense interactions, but the approach is double-edged. Emotional intensity can draw audiences closer or push them away if it feels staged or sensationalized. Could a miscalculated scene provoke criticism severe enough to undermine the series' reputation? And yet, paradoxically, controversy often fuels viewership. Does Disney Plus understand this dynamic, or is it taking a gamble that may be too high even for a global streaming giant? Beyond the trailer itself, the conversation surrounding Season 2 touches on cultural impact. The first season was more than a hit. It was a phenomenon, shaping global conversations around storytelling, representation, and the appeal of non-drama narratives. Every scene, every interaction resonated with audiences far beyond traditional fan communities. Now, with Season 2, the platform faces the daunting challenge of not only replicating success, but expanding upon it. How can a series evolve without losing the authenticity that made it beloved? How can it introduce novelty without alienating fans who crave familiarity? The answers remain uncertain, and every discussion online highlights just how high the stakes have become. Speculation has intensified around the cast dynamics hinted at in the trailer. Moments of laughter, subtle gestures, and emotional vulnerability have sparked debates. Are these genuine glimpses of friendship or carefully orchestrated moments designed to maximize engagement? Could Disney Plus risk criticism for overproducing emotional spectacle, or is this the very formula that ensures a record-breaking return? Fans themselves are divided, some praising the honesty portrayed on screen, while others voice concerns that the series may lean too heavily into engineered drama. The tension between authenticity and production strategy is palpable, and it's at the heart of every discussion surrounding Season 2. Another layer of complexity comes from the global context. While the series originated as a Disney Plus Korean production, its reach is undeniably international. Fans in the United States, Europe, and Southeast Asia are watching every frame with intense scrutiny, sharing translations, reactions, and critiques across multiple platforms. The diversity of perspectives amplifies both the praise and the potential criticism. What resonates in one culture may provoke skepticism in another, and the trailer has already sparked conversations that cross linguistic and geographic boundaries. Could cultural interpretation itself become a point of contention for Disney Plus? Or will it strengthen the series' universal appeal? The stakes are not limited to viewership numbers. They extend to brand reputation and the broader streaming ecosystem. With Season 1's rapid rise to the top of the charts, Disney Plus has positioned itself as a leader in non-drama content. Season 2 is now a test of sustainability. Can the platform continue to set benchmarks, or will critics seize upon minor controversies as evidence that success was fleeting? Industry analysts are already predicting that the season could influence Disney Plus' approach to marketing, trailer strategy, and global audience engagement for years to come.